Hey Scorpio, it's Sierra and I'm back with another video. This video is going to be regarding your love life. It is a timeless reading, so that means whenever you come across this video, whenever you decide to watch this video, that is when this message should resonate with you. So if it doesn't resonate, you may want to take the time to check out readings for your other signs. We have our sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, and for love, we have our Venus sign. So please feel free to check out the readings for any one of those signs if this one does not resonate. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So let's go ahead and get started. We are starting with the Ace of Cups. Now, this is a good card to get when we are doing any reading, but especially when it comes to a love reading, because the cups specifically talk about emotions and love, okay? So as you can see, this cup is overflowing. So that means that you might be getting some good news pretty soon when it comes to love. This is total fulfillment. As you can see, there's a bird standing on the, well, this is the crow tarot, so a crow standing on the edge of the cup, and the cup is overflowing. Then we have the Queen of Wands as well as the Strength card, okay? So the Queen of Wands is telling me that you are going to be finding that someone is very attracted to you, like they find you very attractive. You may also find that you may have multiple options. So you might find yourself having to juggle people, or maybe having to juggle your love life with other projects that you have going on. And then we have the Strength card, the Empress, as well as the Nine of Pentacles. Now, what I am getting for some of you, there's going to be at least two groups here, just because there's several people that will be watching this video. So for some of you, what I'm getting is that you will find fulfillment in your love life when you find that your cup is overflowing on its own, meaning you feel that you are whole on your own. You feel like you don't need anybody else, but it would be nice to have somebody else. You're getting somebody to complement you and not complete you. So that's what I'm getting. As you can see here, this cup is overflowing. There's one bird here, but now it's like there's another bird that seems like it's like attracted this direction now that this cup is overflowing, okay? So for some of you, when you start feeling that you are whole within yourself and the person, and you want somebody to compliment you and not complete you, that's when you're going to find that you're going to start meeting the types of people that are real options for you when it comes to love. We have the Empress card. So when you're making sure that you water your own garden, when you're making sure you cultivate your own projects, your own things that you have going on in your life, your own emotional fulfillment, your own security, financial security with this Nine of Pentacles, when you feel like you're fulfilled in most of the areas of your life, that's when you're going to find that person that is really going to compliment you well, okay? So if you are at that point in your life right now, then you know that this message will apply to you right now, because I am seeing there's a strong relationship here. So for some of you, y'all do have a strong relationship, and you will know this is you if you are, one, fulfilled with or without that person, and two, they compliment you well. Now, we can't ignore the fact that we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 lions here. So some of you could be in a relationship with a Leo. You might end up meeting a Leo, or you might have it somewhere in your chart. But of course, lions definitely represent strength, okay? We have the infinity sign here. So some of you may already be with a person that you feel like is the person that you would want to marry. You may already be married and you're just checking up to see, if everything's still going to be looking good for your relationship. For some of you, I'm showing your relationship is going to get stronger, or it's already strong and it's going to stay that way. For some of you, you have not attracted that person yet, and that's because you still need to feel whole within yourself. There's still some projects with this Empress. You're not done working on yourself. We're always working on ourselves, but there's a point where we've done enough work to where we can attract somebody that's whole just like we are. So if we're not whole, then we're not going to attract somebody that is, and if we do, we may end up pushing them away. So we have the Seven of Cups as well as the Four of Pentacles. These two fell out together. So what I'm getting with the Seven of Cups, each one of these cups has something desirable. It has something that this crow wants, and he's trying to figure out like which choice to make. Like, I have so many choices, and they're all good choices, but there's only one thing in each of these cups. Okay, so what I'm getting is you might have options where they have, it's almost like you wish you could merge them together. Like, each of them, I have like 4 or 5 different options, and each of them checks off a major thing on my list, but none of them has enough of the things that are on my list to where I could just be content and happy with that one person. So I feel like I have to date around a lot. That's where some of you are. It's almost like you wish you could put some of the people you're dating together to make one person. So you are going to be able to find one person that has several of the qualities on your list. It's hard to find somebody that has every single quality, but you're going to be able to find somebody that has several of the qualities on your list. So if you're finding people that just have 1 or 2 of the qualities that you need, and then they have a bunch of qualities that you don't like, or they have one big deal breaker or something, that's how you know that's not the relationship for you. You want to get this Ace of Cups, not having to choose between one of these 7 cups that just has one of the things you want. So you may want to hold back with this Four of Pentacles. You may want to hold back when it comes to this type of situation where it's like, okay, I have a lot of options, but none of them really have enough of what I need. Again, we have the Angel of Strength card, so that's just confirming the Strength card up here. That's clarifying the Strength card is right under the Strength card up here. So some of you do have really strong prospects, really strong options, and if you're already in a relationship, your relationship is strong right now. So if you've been wondering about it or questioning it, you don't have to worry. We also have this contract card, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. So that's good news. For some of you, you are ending soul contracts with people, karmic relationships with people, situations that you were in with people who did not serve you well. They caused chaos, they caused havoc. You weren't able to be your best self when you were with these people. That's coming to an end for a lot of you, so that's good. So of the 2 groups of people that we have here that this reading is meant for, it's not bad on either side. With one group, you're absolutely ready to meet that person, and that person is probably right around the corner, or you're already in a relationship with them. For some of you, you will get there. It's just that because you are just recently getting out of a situation, or if you're not recently getting out of a situation, you're just now recently doing the work to heal from a bad situation that you were in. Now it's time to just work on making sure you're happy with yourself first, and then you will attract the person that's meant for you. Let's see what else we have. So we have believe in the impossible. Okay, so for those of you that are coming to the end of this tough cycle, they don't want you to be discouraged and feel like you can never find love. Just know that it might not be the right time. Right now is the time to focus on you for some of you. Then we have be bold and make the first move. This is always an interesting card. Okay, so for some of you, if there's somebody that you've been having your eye on, you've been thinking about, wanting to date this person or wanting to let this person know how you feel about them, go ahead and make that move. Now, a lot of the times when it comes to women versus men, that might look differently. So if you're a woman and you're a traditional woman and you feel like, okay, I'm not making a move on a man. Okay, I don't believe in that. Men approach women. I believe that too, but there are ways, subtle ways, that women can make the first move. A lot of the times we can just have a crush on somebody else. Okay, some of us are attracted to men, some of us are attracted to women, but when it comes to specifically to men and women, a lot of times we can have a crush on a man and we can just be thinking about it and just, you know, daydreaming about them coming up to us and talking to us, and just us having that powerful mind, that Empress energy with this Empress card here, you can make that happen. You can manifest that. So if you don't want to like physically make the first move, you might want to do maybe some manifestation. Now, I'm not talking about a love spell or anything like that. I'm talking about, you know, using your womanly charm. Okay, and we have the Yes card. So again, for some of you who have been thinking about making a move on somebody or wondering if somebody is going to be the person for you, the answer is yes. We have There's Something Better. So again, two groups of people here. So with this There's Something Better, if you are dealing back to the Seven of Cups, you're dealing with people who don't have enough of the things that are on your list. Even going back to this contract card, okay? If you are going to sign a contract for something, you should be reading it to make sure there's enough of the things that you need and you want in that contract to make it worth your while, to make it worth you signing. Usually when you're signing a contract, you're agreeing to promote something or be exclusive with something or be involved with something or in something. So you want to make sure there's enough in that contract that makes it worth your while. So that's what they mean with this There's Something Better, along with this Seven of Cups. We have the Rebirth and New Beginnings, okay? Those of you with the end of a tough cycle, okay? Rebirth and new beginnings. So believe in the impossible. They want you to stay encouraged, okay? That's the key to this. Thinking positive, being encouraged. However, if you do have reoccurring negative thoughts, I do encourage you to visit those to see why. Analyze them, pick them apart, see why they keep coming up. But for the most part, try to stay positive, okay? We have seduction. So that's what I was saying about women who may not want to make the first move, okay? We have different ways that we can make the first move. And, you know, one of those is seduction, flirting. You know, okay, we have heartbroken. So some of you are dealing with sadness, separation, pain, okay? And that's something that you want to make sure you deal with on your own before you try to get into a relationship with somebody. Otherwise, you're just going to be attracting somebody who's mirroring you and who has just as many problems or the same problems that you have, okay, that you're trying to heal from. We have palm tree, stability, security, okay, with this Nine of Pentacles. Make sure you're secure enough on your own. And then not today. They try to make it clear, like some of y'all are ready and some of y'all like not right now, but stay encouraged, okay? Not right now, but that's because your focus should be on making yourself the best that you feel you can be. So that way when you're feeling good about yourself, then you make sure that people are stepping up to the plate and they're giving you what you want and what you need. And they're not just, okay, they check off one box on the list, okay? So that's what I'm getting for you all, Scorpios. I hope that made sense, okay? Again, I get on here and I just start talking, saying what's coming in my head, and sometimes the messages come and I don't know if it's making sense because I'm saying them as they're coming. So hopefully this made sense. If you feel called to do so, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day.